Good afternoon, everybody. I am Devarsh and I am joined by my colleague Vinay for this midweek market outlook webinar where we will discuss the view about the markets and also discuss our open recommendations across various categories. So, first, I'll hand it over to Vinay who will take us through technicals. Over to you, Vinay.
Yeah, so my screen is visible, Devarsh.
Yes, your screen is visible, you are audible. Go ahead.
Yeah, so good afternoon, friends. So I will go through the technical developments on the benchmark indices as well as some sectors, and we will try to cover small cap and mid cap also. So as we have been mentioning in our weekly technical and weekly derivative reports that Nifty has got strong resistance in the zone of 19,450 to 19,500. So this is the zone that we have been talking about, and today's high is almost around that level. Today's high was 19,472. So we are gradually marching towards that resistance, and once we see Nifty breaking that point on the upside, then we can say that Nifty has got bullish momentum. So we are very near to that resistance, and if today's high is taken over tomorrow, so then we can expect a fast buying in the market with the momentum. As far as support is concerned, we have been mentioning that 19,250 to 19,300 is a strong support, which is derived from this 50 days EMA support. So this orange line you can see on the chart, it is nothing but the 50 days exponential moving average. Currently 50 days exponential moving average is placed at 19,281 odd levels in the Nifty. So this is a very strong support. If Nifty breaks this point, then we will see further selling on the downside, and in that case it will be considered as a continuation of a downtrend. So as of now, whatever fall we have seen from the all-time high of 19,991 to 19,250, those 750 odd points fall we have seen, whether we are able to come out from that or not, it's a question. And I think tomorrow we will get some directional move. Any level above 19,500 will be considered as a breakout in the Nifty. Now let us look at the Bank Nifty setup. Now Bank Nifty has today outperformed. It was up more than upward 1% today, and we have seen that nice bullish candlestick is formed on the daily chart of Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty also seen a underperformance, and along with the Nifty, Bank Nifty also underperformed the broader markets. So from the high of 46,400 odd levels, we saw that it came down to 43,600, and again it has started moving up. So for last 2-3 sessions, we have not been observing any negative development from the derivative sides. So gradually indices are trying to come out from this downtrend. Tomorrow it will decide whether we are going down or will continue to move up. So I think today's high of Bank Nifty is 44,520 odd level. Once we see that level getting surpassed, then we can expect a further short covering in the Bank Nifty as well. So setup of Bank Nifty is relatively better than Nifty as of now. And tomorrow, if we see that today's high is getting surpassed, then we can expect buying in Bank Nifty as well. So you can say that as of now, for the on the short term charts, Bank Nifty looks stronger than Nifty. And as far as stop loss is concerned, I think 44,000 should be the stop loss for the trading long position in the Bank Nifty. So keeping that stop loss in mind, one can remain long as well. Now let us move to small cap developments, small cap index. So this is a daily chart of Nifty small cap index, and let me show you the overall rally which we have seen from the March bottom. So this was the March bottom in 2023. Bottom was 8682, and now the level is around 12,000. So Nifty small cap index has gone up 37% in last 4.5 months. So it has done significantly well, and it has outperformed the Nifty and Bank Nifty. So if we were to talk about Nifty, Nifty is just 16-17% up from the March bottom, while small cap index is up 37 to 38%. So broader market indices are performing better than Nifty and Bank Nifty, and total focus is there in the small cap mid cap segment. So mid cap index is at all time high. Nifty small cap index is about to register a new all-time high. The previous all-time high was registered in January 2022, where the level was 12,047. Now it is just 1% away from that high. So we are expecting that to happen, and Nifty small cap index will also come to the new all-time high. So great opportunities for the traders in the mid cap small cap segment, and we are expecting that this will continue in the coming days. Now, as far as sectors which can do well from here, so basically we believe apart from small cap and mid caps that we have been mentioning in our reports that it can continue to outperform, Nifty PSU bank segment can do well here. So basically today Nifty PSU bank index closed with a gain of 1.6%, and it is a nice inverted head and shoulder pattern on the daily chart. And for 4-5 weeks this index was actually consolidating, and it is on the verge of breaking out from this consolidation. So this is the last 5 weeks chart, and today's close is 4626, and above 46450 it will be considered as a breakout. So we expect PSU banks to do very well from here. So large cap constituents like Canara Bank, Bank of Baroda and SBI are heavy weighted stocks which can move and participate in the PSU banks rally. So we are from here, if somebody wants to create long positions, then we are quite bullish on PSU banks. So that is what I wanted to share. And now over to you, Devarsh.
Okay, thank you, Vinay. Now, is my screen visible, Vinay?
Yes, Devarsh, you can go ahead.
Okay. All right. So after the technical outlook, let's look at the recommendations. So from 1st of May, almost 87 recommendations have on the BNPL or MTF margin BSPL category have achieved their targets. The 3 new recommendations which were booked this week were TV18, Shipping Corporation and Tata Communication. First target in Tata Communication, 14.8%. The second target in Shipping Corporation is also achieved this week. Similarly, 91 fundamental recommendations have hit their targets. This week, we saw that the Jammu and Kashmir Bank, HUDCO and CSB, they have achieved their targets, apart from AGI Greenpack's first target. Now, what are the new calls which have been issued? Today, we have issued Engineers India and ITD Cementation. Yesterday, Indocount, Rapco Home were issued, and on Monday, CARE Rating new fundamental recommendation was issued. So all these 5 new fundamental ideas have been issued. These are the entry prices which is there on your screen, target first and target 2. Anywhere between 13 to 24 upside is what we are expecting. And if you see our track record, wherever we have come out with such fundamental recommendation from month of May, mostly all have achieved their targets. Similarly, for e-margin, another 4 recommendations have been issued. AMI Organics, KNR Construction, India Glycol and MRPL. These are the 4 new recommendations which have been issued in these 3 sessions on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Apart from this trading idea and fundamental long-term ideas, if somebody were to invest for a longer term for 2 to 3 years, they can gradually accumulate. We have also come out with a report on 21st July on DIY SIP. 18 stocks have been recommended. Gradually, you can buy this every month and accumulate for longer term. Now, to tell you more about the 4 ideas which we have issued on the fundamental side, these 4 are Engineers India. So Engineers India, we know, is the global engineering consulting and EPC companies, and where we expect that because of the strong order book and company's asset light model and zero debt balance sheet, it is likely to go up to 176 and 188 in next 2 to 3 quarters. So between 157 and 160, and then if there is a correction in the stock and if it were to go down to 141 to 144.1, you can buy, accumulate in this range for a target of 188. Similarly, second idea is the CARE rating, where between 755 to 770 you have to accumulate the first tranche. Second tranche can be bought between 660 to 675. The first target is 835 and second target is 915. CARE, or the Credit Analysis and Research Limited, is a rating agency, as the name suggests. They have been doing businesses with the many corporates. It is quite famous amongst the corporates who wants to issue new debt, and that's where they come for the rating. Now, as the global economy is improving, as Indian economy is economic cycle is improving, we expect that the credit cycle will take off, and that means many companies would like to issue their debt, and for that they will have to come to rating agencies like CARE to get their new issues get credited from there. That's why it is important to look at companies like CARE. Housing finance is a long-term theme. It's a structural growth story for India, and uh, basically a southern India based geographically important housing finance company is the Repco Home Finance. Here also around 400 and 350 we are asking investors to invest for a targets of 447 and 491. Last idea which we issued today is the ITD cementation. Again, it's a infrastructure EPC construction company between 206 and 212, and then on declines around 180 you need to invest for targets of 230 and 249. Again, the ITD cementation has guided for a very strong growth, and the upcoming years revenue guidance is to the tune of 6,000 to 7,000 crore, and they hope to maintain the margins. With higher revenue and good margins, they will likely to earn good revenue, EBITDA and PAT. We expect the revenue, EBITDA and PAT to grow over 23 to 25 at the CAGR of 23%, 43% and 65%. So at the upper target of 249, we value this company at 13 times FY25, and that's why we have given target of 249.6. So these are the four fundamental ideas which we have issued this week. Now, if you have any questions, we have some time left so we can address them. Depending upon the screen you are using, you can put in your question in the question answer window, and we'll try to answer as many as possible. So the first question is from Tanmay. He's asking the outlook on metal. Vinay, looking at short-term charts, how do you find metal indices trading?
So metal has been forming lower tops and lower bottoms. So we need to see whether it is sustaining at higher levels or not. So some stocks are performing very well. Like today, Hindalco was doing very well. In fact, JSW Steel was also strong. And some of the PSU metal stocks like NMDC did very well. So stock specific action within the sector is going on. But as far as index is concerned, I think one should wait for some confirmation, because right now the Nifty metal index is at 6625. And we see a strong resistance around 6750. So from here to 2% higher there is a strong resistance, and once we see that level surpassing, then only we can expect some outperformance from the particular sector. So as of now it is going with the market. There is no significant outperformance coming in from the metal sector. So if you want to participate in the metal sector, I think PSU metal stocks can outperform the overall metal index. So overall NMDC and SAIL can do well. And apart from that, in private metal stocks, Hindalco is looking strong. So divergence view is there within the sector. So accordingly we can act, but it is performing in the market. So if market goes down, they can also go down.
Okay, thank you. So Rohit Pal Singh is asking about outlook on textile sector. So textile is a large sector. Among them, some individual ideas, individual value chain members we like. In fact, uh, we have issued one report on Indo Count. It is one of the textile players. So if you want to want to invest in textiles, we have a bullish view, and we have recently issued a report on Indo Count. You can refer to that report. Uh, Rohan, Jain, and Ashish are asking about individual stocks. I'm afraid this forum is not to answer the questions on individual stocks. We are not allowed to talk on individual stock on public forum. So you can ask about any sectors which you have any question. We will not be able to address individual stock specific query here. We have one more minute left. So if any question regarding any sectors are there, we will be try to answer them. Okay. I think we have answered all the questions which are available. Thank you, Vinay, for joining, and thank you, everyone. This concludes our webinar.
Thank you.